Donald Trump, during one of his meltdowns yesterday, came out and threatened what he is calling, quote, a day of reckoning and retribution for Minnesota. Here is Donald Trump's full post from Truth Social. Do the people of Minnesota really want to live in a community in which there are thousands of already convicted murderers, drug dealers, and addicts, rapists, violent, released, and escaped prisoners, dangerous people from foreign mental institutions and insane asylums, and other deadly criminals too dangerous to even mention? Well, that's bad. You know a crime is bad when you're literally not even allowed to say it. Even if you're the president of the United States, you're not allowed to say it. I didn't know such a crime existed. Because, I mean, you already got the murderers, the rapists, the drug dealers, everybody else. But apparently there is something that is worse than murder and rape that even the president of the United States is not allowed to say it out loud. Interesting. But he continues. All the patriots of ICE want to do is remove them from your neighborhood and send them back to the prisons and mental institutions from where they came. Most in foreign countries who illegally entered the USA through Sleepy Joe Biden's horrible open borders policy. Every place we go, crime comes down. In Chicago, despite a weak and incompetent governor and mayor fighting us all the way, a big improvement was made. Thousands of criminals were removed. Minnesota Democrats love the unrest that anarchists and professional agitators are causing because it gets the spotlight off of the $19 billion that was stolen by really bad and deranged people. Fear not, great people of Minnesota. The day of reckoning and retribution is coming. Okay, well, let's go ahead and clear some things up. It was not 19 billion, it was 9 billion. So, you stuck a 1 in there when you didn't need to, but Trump is known to exaggerate. And I guarantee you, as time goes on, as per usual, that number is going to increase. Like now, instead of 9, he's saying 19. Tomorrow, it's probably going to be 23 billion. By the weekend, we could be up to 40 billion. Just like, and I said this at the time, when he went from 6 wars ended, now he's like, oh, I ended 7. Now he claims he's ended 8. He always just ups the numbers because few people question him. He's surrounded by spineless yes people, so he will continue to lie about numbers because nobody's going to call him on it, and his base is dumb enough to believe literally anything that comes out of his mouth. But I don't know what this post means. A day of reckoning. I get that, right? Day of reckoning. You get your comeuppance. Karma catches up to you, whatever. But retribution? Retribution meaning, of course, revenge. Who is Donald Trump taking revenge on? And what is that revenge, that retribution going to look like with his armed Gestapo forces running around the state of Minnesota? That's a terrifying thought because we've already seen what these agents are capable of doing multiple times. So what are they getting revenge for? What is Trump getting revenge for? The protests? The people who don't like him? The people who don't support ICE? But this is a terrifying revelation from the President of the United States promising retribution against the entire state of Minnesota. That I don't know. I mean, does he even know that his good buddy Mike Lindell is in Minnesota? I mean, also, no. Minnesota is not flooded with thousands of convicted murderers, rapists, drug dealers, blah, 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 and crimes too bad to mention. That's also not a thing. He makes these lies up, rarely gets called on it by the corporate media. Nobody around him physically is going to call him on it, so he just says it, and that becomes the narrative. Like, that's the talking point. We've just got all these criminals running around Minnesota, and if that were the case, there would be video, folks. We would see violent, horrible crimes happening on cameras. I mean, everybody has cameras. We walk around with cameras in our pocket all day. I mean, almost every person you see has a camera on them. Homes are now equipped with doorbell cameras, with driveway cameras, with all of these things. Stores, cameras everywhere. So where's the footage, right? Where are these violent murders taking place? Where are all of these god-awful, horrible things that are plaguing the state of Minnesota? Where are they? They don't exist. They genuinely do not exist. Great super chat here from Skeets here. Says the only violent crimes being done by ICE. Oh, yeah. Skeets here also says he literally just described the Trump admin and some of the Congress on the red side. I agree. Those are the criminals in his administration. Those are his supporters that he pardoned. You know, you want to talk about violent criminals, you want to talk about soft on crime, then how about the guy that let 1,500 Capitol rioters go? We can't hold those people accountable ever again. And even though it's been almost a year, that thought will randomly pop into my head, honestly, multiple times a week and just fucking piss me off so bad. Roman numeral 4 says, worse than murder? Oh God, is he going to force Minnesotans to work in the Bedminster kitchen? A reference to, by the way, the report that came out from the lawsuit showing that Bedminster is quite disgusting with maggots and flies and constant health code violations. Pretty gross stuff. Eris, a super chat here, says, ICE transported at least over 50 ICE vehicles yesterday into Kansas City. Seems like my city, unfortunately, is next on his hit list. It's because the Chiefs didn't make the playoffs. So you gotta punish the city for not supporting the team enough to make them do well. I kid, of course, but that is terrifying. Thank you for that update. And yeah, look, if anybody else has any updates, you see anything, hear anything, please shout it from the rooftops. Let everybody know, because if this thing is in fact happening in Kansas City with an escalation, that's not something that's been reported. So if you can see it on the ground and you know nobody else is talking about it, please do tell us. I really do appreciate that. A question here, actually, this is a really important one. It says, what should us in Denmark do with Trump? I think the Danish foreign minister or defense minister, I don't know why I always say foreign minister, was very clear about what the military is going to do, which is if there is an invading force, you're not even allowed to wait for orders. You use force to get those people out of there. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.